Haere mai. Hello. Welcome. I noticed you having a little browse.
Hi, we really like your shop. Is it okay if we have a look?
Do I pick an accent? Not a local then?
We're on the last day of our holiday here in New Zealand. We've had so much fun, it's been lovely. And the weather here has been perfect. We're not looking forward to going back to the UK tomorrow. It's always raining there. We're about to have a big frost. Not to mention the flight is going to take forever. But we do miss our family, so it'll be nice to get home. Speaking of our family, we forgot to get souvenirs, so we're doing it last minute. So we're looking for our mum, dad and our nan. Do you have anything they might like?
I know, it's very difficult to decide, isn't it? They will love a gift from our beautiful country. I hope you've been enjoying yourself. Let me see now. I think I can come up with a few suggestions. Now, are you looking for something along the useful line or something ornamental? You don't mind? Well, since you're travelling, perhaps a kitty. A kitty has been woven from flax. It's quite a craft. And it's beautifully finished, and they're very inexpensive. They're a useful little bag that you can get in a variety of sizes, and just handy to carry things around, especially if you're going to the beach, because it won't hold too much sand. It will shake out. You can shake it out quite easily. And there's a lot of airflow through the weaving. This one's quite a big one. I have quite a few things to show you. We are fully stocked at the moment. Speaking of the beach, you can't be in New Zealand without a pair of jandals. In Australia they call them thongs. Doesn't quite make sense. And these have a traditional Maori design in red and white and black. You will have seen quite a lot of this design, I imagine, during your time in New Zealand. They are very comfortable to wear. Of course, you can find jandals anywhere in the world. You probably call them flip-flops. But there's something quite unique about this design. It's a very popular design here in Aotearoa, the land of the long white cloud. And they'll take you a long way. And they're quite compact to slip into your luggage. have you tasted some of our New Zealand food and drink yet? There's a place in the North Island called Paeroa, and I believe the spring water from Paeroa was used in making this refreshing drink, lemon and Paeroa. It's quite a unique flavour. Kiwi as, and the cup is full of Kiwiana design. As you can see on here, you have all kinds of place names. You've got the Pohutakawa tree. Mount Ruapehu, signposted taupo. Kaikoura, where people go whale watching. It says, Haere mai, welcome. We'll think about that. You must have tried our chocolate fish. Pink marshmallow on the inside and chocolate on the outside. Delicious. This is a very popular prize. If we have little competitions, we say, we'll give you a chocolate fish. You deserve a chocolate fish. You must try pineapple lumps while you're here. Pineapple marshmallow, but chewy, covered in chocolate. But this would be a nice little keepsake, which you wouldn't keep for very long. I'm sure your Nan would love it. On the subject of food, it's occurred to me that in Britain you already have marmite. I am curious to know if it tastes different to New Zealand marmite, because I know in Britain there's no wheat product in your marmite. But if you'd like to take a sample home, rather than a whole jar, you can find out. It's quite the delicacy, isn't it? There's something about a lovely, fresh, warm piece of toast with the butter melting through into little bubbles through the marmite. That is something. We have something of the more traditional culture. Now these books, they are very, very old. And this is more of an antique. You can smell the years on them. And these are tiny, tiny little print books with Maori dictionary and Maori phrases. It's so tiny I can hardly see it. And it's made to sit in this beautiful stand, which has been made from native timber, such as the kauri. Although these days kauri is no longer farmed. The totara, very strong wood, and it has a Maori design with power shell eyes. These guys would be the guardians of the te reo, the language, which I think is rather nice. very accurately written. And it's lovely because it's not too big. It would fit into your hand luggage, though you may need to declare the wood. What about you? Do you like stickers? I thought you might enjoy these. These ones are the Pohutakawa blossom. The Pohutakawa tree is known as our Christmas tree because it flowers in December. And here, lovely and shiny, we have the tui, beautiful bird with a lovely song. Have you heard any yet? Nice. It's also known as the parson bird because it has a little white frill on its neck. And another bird, you may have seen these around during your stay with us, the Periwinkle, and it lives near the water. Walks around on his lovely long legs. And my favourite, these stickers are of the Pounamu, the Greenstone, which you will see many people wearing around here. I'm wearing one myself. And it has all these different designs, the koru, the fishhook, the twist. I have the fishhook on my own Pounamu. These are traditionally gifted, so they're an ideal present. This one was given to me by my husband. And each shape has a different meaning. Mine is in the shape of a teardrop, which signifies compassion. And it has the fishhook inside, and that speaks of strength, and it can also speak of travel. They can be quite expensive, but I do have some souvenir ones. These are generally made out of bone and, of course, greenstone, Pounamu. But these ones are plastic. This one is in the shape of a koru. The koru represents the silver fern. The baby frond unfurls into the adult leaf, revealing the silver on the underside. And so this represents new beginnings, new life. So it's especially significant to those who are starting on a new direction in life. And here we have the fishhook for strength and travel. And it says Kia ora, which is our greeting. Kia ora. Now, maybe something more functional, such as this lanyard. And again, you can see the colours red, white and black. This particular lanyard is quite functional because you can take it apart to have a key ring or put it back together again. And there's the clip for your keys, can have them on the keyring, or you can attach this to something else and even remove that. It's quite interesting, isn't it? Now, what about some fabric? Is your mother a sewer? Or your nan? Do they sew? Look at this. Look at that. It's very, very good for quilting. We have quite a few designs. Here we have the whare. And we have a young lady doing the poi dance. I can see tiki. It's a beautiful piece of fabric, and we do have a few more in stock. If you think that might be something that your nan might like. Speaking of the poi, here we go. You can take home a set of poi. They come in twos, and you will see the women doing the poi dance, and it's a lovely thing to watch. I learned a bit of poi myself when I was a child. Or if you think a set of poi might be too big, what about this? Isn't that the cutest? It's so tiny. Look at the difference. Are you coming close to making a choice? How about some Kiwiana? Kiwi as. Now I think you have something similar to Wheat Pix. Is it Vita Pix? Now this, I know it can be quite bulky to fit in your luggage, but you can pack it, and so it won't take up much room at all. And you can see that there are a lot of New Zealand things on here. There's a chocolate fish, yum, the monarch butterfly, the silver fern, the all black jersey, the fish hook, a tiki, tomato sauce bottle, Vegemite or Marmite? That's Marmite. Vegemite is Australian. The Southern Cross, a fern frond, Buzzy bee, the kiwi fruit, a pair of jandals, a bukiko. There's so much to see. Is there a pavlova? Oh, please let there be a pavlova. That sound. Oh, there it is. Oh, that is the most delicious dessert. Now, Buzzy Bee has always been very popular. You may have seen photos of Prince William many years ago when he came to New Zealand and he took his first steps outside Government Mansion, Government House, and he was chasing a Buzzy Bee toy. And here is a canvas print of Buzzy Bee. It would make a very nice decoration. very lightweight and it will pack down nicely. Won't take up much room at all in your suitcase. Bzz. 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 And some more Kiwiana. If you want to wrap a present to take home, is this gift wrap. And it's full of New Zealand related pictures, except for that one of the Vegemite logo. Hokey pokey ice cream. It's yummy creamy ice cream with little bits of hokey pokey, almost like honeycomb. You must try it before you go. It's the kiwi. A kiwi down there. And it's quite large. It's large enough to wrap the kitty. And what about this? This magnet. Look at this guy. He seems to be issuing the challenge at Pōwhiri on the marae. When people are officially welcomed onto the marae, a Maori warrior will issue the challenge with a spear, and he looks quite fierce. But it's all in friendship. He just wants to know if the people approaching the marae are friends. And he will lay down a leaf, and the male representative of the visiting group will pick it up as a sign of friendship. What do you think? You will? Oh, your parents? I think they'll enjoy that. Your mum will certainly like that. And for Nan? Wonderful. Would you like me to charge that?
Wow, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to show us all of these lovely items. You've been such a great help.
We really like these items, and we're positive our family will like them as well.
We've got to go now, unfortunately, because our flight is at 3 a.m. and we haven't even packed yet, and we're probably not going to get any sleep. It's going to take forever to get home. But it was such a pleasure to meet you, and we hope to come back to New Zealand again one day in the future.
So goodbye for now, but as my sister said, we really want to come back, and we hope to see you again.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Haere rā. Ka kite ana.